Hello and welcome to Pakati TV. I'm your host, Khaya Ndubane. This weekend is the semi-finals of the Telkom Knockout. To help us digest those two games taking place this coming weekend, I have Tshepo Ntsoelengoe, our resident analyst. Tshepo, let's start with Saturday's game between Golden Arrows and Sundowns. Your thoughts on that game?
Sure, again, thanks for welcoming me to the show once again. As always, a very interesting one. I've read a lot, about the two teams and the two coaches, particularly, speaking ahead of the game. Coach Peter Musimani actually wanted the game to be moved away from the original, ground, and whereas Coach Steve Kompela doesn't want the game to be moved, and that's particularly because the last time they played it was raining and the pitch wasn't really playable. But I mean, it happens in football, but here I mean, like you will find at the time whereby there's a game and the rain just drops and you just have to play. I mean, like it's not about a team having an advantage or another team having a disadvantage. It's just a matter of a team on the day stepping up and being able to play on the conditions. And I think it's going to be a very interesting match between the two sides, and very tough one to call. But leading up to this game, I really see Golden Arrows stepping up again and beating Mamelodi Sundowns.
Let's move on to Sunday's game between Kaizer Chiefs and Maritzburg United at Mbombela Stadium in Nelspruit. Interesting about that game, Eric Tinkler, unlike Pizzo, he was also saying that he would have preferred to play Chiefs at FNB Stadium, but I'm sure he was not talking about the pitch.
Exactly, by K. I mean, yes, he's not talking about he's not talking about the pitch, but rather he's talking about the support that lacks at FNB Stadium. Supporters don't make their numbers for Kaizer Chiefs games in FNB Stadium. I mean, like when we play in sides such as Maritzburg or Arrows or other smaller teams, unlike when we play your likes of Pirates or your likes of Sundowns, that's when you see the FNB Stadium being filled. But but he knows that whereas when Kaizer Chiefs take their games elsewhere, like your Mbombela, your Cape Town stadiums, fans come in their numbers, they flock the stadiums, and they rally behind their team. And I think that's why the management at Chiefs like to take their games, some of their home games away from Gauteng, because they know they have the support of their supporters, and I think they have done very well away from home. So I don't really blame Eric Tinkler for wanting to play at FNB Stadium, but again, I think Maritzburg has been playing very well so far. Looking at the fact that they didn't start very well, but they have managed to gel. And they are slowly becoming a formidable side that we used to see back in the days. So yeah, it's going to be a very tough one. But again, we have to look at Chiefs. They have done quite impressive. They've been impressive in the last few games. Beating Sundowns twice, beating Paris twice. Winning. In very important matches, changing their team, playing against cheaper, very formidable cheaper side, and going on to win that game. So it makes them very, very, a hard side, to beat. And I see them winning this one and going to a final.
Interesting. Savannah says Chiefs are going to beat Maritzburg and reach the final. Let's move on from domestic football and talk about our SA under-23s. They are playing against Ghana tonight in the third place playoff of the under-23 AFCON. Do you believe that they are going to beat Ghana and qualify for the Olympics?
Indeed, Baki, with absolutely no doubt. I mean, I believe in our under-23, and like I said before, I think we have one of the best teams, in the under-23. We have the best players in the country. Some of them who are playing overseas, and I think they have done quite well. It's a pity they didn't, come to their game during the semi-finals whereby they lost to Egypt. And again, I think they did quite well, just that it was a matter of some dodgy calls there and there, especially the first penalty. I don't really think it was a penalty. And again, the replay, the player was outside, and that cannot demoralize them. But anyway, I think we have a very good team, and they have managed to rise above the bar whenever we are under pressure. And I think this is the pressure that they just needed. They know that they have to qualify for the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. So, going to this game, I have absolutely no doubt that they're going to win this game. I see, our Lufasin coming into play this time around, getting those goals. I see Tebogo Mokoena, as well, being, at the helm of that Melford and creating those chances. And, this is the team that I believe that, can and will be, the future Bafana Bafana, and they will take us to the next level in the near future at the senior team level.
Msepana, I believe that our under 23 are going to win tonight and qualify for the Tokyo Olympics. As Pagati would like to wish them well in tonight's game against Ghana. On that note, you can have your views on our social media platforms. On Twitter, we're at Pagati. On Facebook, Pagati. Until next time, enjoy the beautiful game.